So we have started part 3, welcome back. And we are still going on in Nola's beautiful fabric bag. And I can assure you there is definitely more to come. We have a beautiful peachy pink, peachy lace here. I love these colors. And again, like the yellow one, you can cut out the flowers. Even the smaller ones, you can cut out the swirls. You can also just use it as it is on a fabric book or some other project, on a wall hanging. What do we have more? A bag. What is hot right now? I think it's boxes, because we are at Christmas time. Put a regular cotton. I don't have that right here, but this is actually cotton. So let's say it was a normal cotton, there's no colors on it. You put a lace on top and you have the most shabby box ever. And then you cover the edges with a little bit of a trim. So yeah, and then we have this beautiful piece. I think I have gotten every kind of piece of flower materials that she has, and they are beautiful. They are. And we have a bit here with lace. Oh, this one is so cute. It has the most softest or palest pink and blue, and you have an old lace on the end. This one is beautiful for pockets in a book, and then I would decorate it here. And you still have this one, so you don't have to do very much decorations on it. Oh, this piece. This piece can also be very beautiful on a pocket, or as a dangle on the edge of a book. And then you would put, if this was only the trim, you would put the trim under here, or you have some dangles, dangle trim that you could put over. So this one is beautiful. I will probably have started taking off the laces just because that is what I saw, but I think the idea of using them as pockets or as dangles is a great idea. This one is also a sari, beautiful shabby sari. So we have this one, there's a borealis. I'm working on that pronouncement of the color here. Have the beautiful flowers here, and the texture of this material is just amazing. You really can see it's silk, and they have just stitched squares but in spirals. It's a beautiful piece, and it changes colors. That's amazing. Then we have more of this one, but it's a little bit more pink. I love that. This one is so usable, and it's a little bit more shiny than the other one, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, it is. There you can see the difference. You see that? But it's amazing for flowers. When I'm finished, I will put the flower fabric in one piece, and the materials that I want to use on books and stuff another place. So I have an idea of that. And we have this texture. It's great for if you just cut a piece of this on a card or something like that, And then we have any ideas? Not right now. It's funny because I'm just thinking army and the military, and that is not very shabby. I don't know how to put shabby and army together, but I can see the texture. I can also see that you could use it if you have, I don't have that gesso, on, for example, when you work with mixed media, you can use it as a pattern on a card or on a canvas or something like that. So this is very, very handy, no doubt about that. Then we have this beautiful piece. I have had this before. I really like it. It's dimensional because it has the swirls, but it's also beautiful in the images with the grapes and flowers, and I think it's the other way around. Sorry. So this one. I really don't hope I have been too much out of frame here. This one is probably a sari 2. I'm not sure. This is like a quilt fabric, and it's very light. I'm not sure what this is. I think actually it's kind of a cotton with a texture on top, and then they have like quilted a little bit together, and then they press it. I think that's the way they make it. But the colors is perfect because now we have more that goes together with this one. We have this one. We have the yellow. This one. So this go very well together. So I'm actually missing everything up here. I'm sorry. Oh, more goodies. Well, go to the bottom of this one first. And then we have this beautiful piece. It's 2 layered. So we have a beautiful applique, and it's just decorated with pearls and stuff all around it. And then we have, it's a organza and a satin or a silk. That is a beautiful centerpiece on a project. Then we have this material. Oh, I like these. I had some pants in this kind of material when I was younger, and I just like the way it's just never quills. It just stays the same way. I love that. And the color is just a beautiful color. Then we have a bright pink in a raw silk, and that is also great. And you can, I would turn it a little bit down with a, how do you say, a lace on top, but you can see how much it pops. That works very well. And there's just a ton of it. And then we have this piece. This is a very heavy piece. I'm not sure. This is a silk. I can feel that because it's sticking to my fingers. But this one, I'm not sure what that is. Sometimes they take a nylon and a silk and put them together so it gets very strong, because the silk is a natural fiber that's very strong, and the nylon can also be a very strong piece. So it's a beautiful piece, and it works very well as a cover. It could also be a stiff tashi-mashi you could use, and it keeps its shape. It's just great. Beautiful. And the color is just it's a light green. It has this grey tones to it. It's beautiful. And this piece, I think this one is kind of an organza, so I hope it is, and I hope I can make beautiful flowers like these ones. I really do hope. But I have to like take a sample and try to burn the edges to see. So, oh, more beautiful things here. This is probably the it's like a grey purple color, and that is probably one of, can you see how it's see-through? Yeah. But actually the material is matte. It's beautiful. It's very handy. And you have, if you take the other part here, you have like a shiny. But when you turn it around, the image is gonna be the shiny part. This one I really like. I like this dusty purple color. And then we have this one. This is a fun one because it's purple, but it has this very pink, like this kind of pink going through it. And I think it's a white, so it turns it very purpley. So yeah, and it's just a great piece to just decorate with. Yes. We have a pink, hot pink silk, I think it is. I'm not gonna take it out because there's no images on it. We have this beautiful piece. I know that there's no images on this, but I really like to feel the fabric too. So it's shiny on this way, and it's matte on this one, so it's definitely not something I can make flowers with, not when I'm melting them, but I can do other things with it. It's beautiful for bags, it's beautiful for covers, it's beautiful for backing on a wall hanging. It is just great, and it's a beautiful color. I'm sorry about the light, it's changing a lot because we have a grey, we have a lot of clouds outside. And we have this piece. So it's like an elastic, like a swimsuit or something like that. And you have small polka dots on it, like a pattern here. Great piece. A lot of fun and a lot of ideas is going around my mind. So this one is not the same, but I've had this one before. This is also an amazing piece. It's just a champagne color, and it has this dimension in the fabric. It's beautiful. It probably would have been easier if I had just kept it as rows, but and then we have one more piece of these ones. Love this. Beautiful. This one we have seen. This one I have seen this one before, but maybe you haven't. So see the cute little flower patterns on it. Very beautiful. This one is like, again, a nylon in a blue. We have a silk, I think. I'm not sure. I think it's a nylon of some sort. In pink, in light pink. Then we have this one we have seen before. Oh, this one is interesting. We have more of this beautiful fabric. I love this. Peachy pink. Then we have this one with the batting underneath. This one. I love this one. The color is amazing, and the texture and the material, I just like it very, very much. If I've been out and looked at it in a store, I would never have bought it, because I couldn't see myself cutting it up. So that is why I love Nola's fabrics, because she can go out and buy a whole piece of fabric of some sort, or a jacket or something, and then she can cut it up, and people that is like me, who is buying it, do not know where it comes from. You know, it's just like a piece of fabric with a beautiful texture, and so that is very great. I don't have to worry about, oh, did I do something that I shouldn't have, or what. Look at this one. This is so great. It is different and amazing. It's like material they have stitched down here. I don't remember what it's called. Oh, it's trying to come to me. I remember for a year ago or more, a lot of you were doing this where you layered a lot of fabric on top of each other and sewn some lines, and you like took a scissor and cut between it, so it like gets this fluffy and different colors and stuff. I want to try that, and maybe I could use some of this, but I need to know if it's only cotton I need to use, or I could also use nylon. So some of you that has tried it, please write in the description of if it's possible. And then we have this piece. I have had this before and I love it, and it is also a beautiful sari, and it is also a rainbow color, and you have a little bit of patterns here, golden patterns, and you have a dangle down here, and that is like blue, yellow, purple, green, and then you have the pink in the end, and it's just pastel colors. So, and then we have a fun part here. A very light pink. Oh, this one is great. Look at that. That is a pocket. That is a pocket on a hook of some sort. And then we have this one that we just put on top here. And bam! It is done. Right? Beautiful. Great piece. This one is also a nylon, and it's quill, and it is the lightest pink. I'm not gonna do more. I'm not gonna take it out right now. I'm probably gonna make flowers out of this one. And then we have this material. This is a fun one. Never seen this one before. It is like the Christmas. Okay, can you see that? It has the line here is like the Christmas fibers. It's like a plastic string of material, and then we have the eyelash, trim going in this fiber. It's just a great fiber piece. See, that's the whole piece here. And the color of it is like a champagne color. It's a great piece, and you could use it on ornaments, or I don't know. I need to work with this one, but I think it's a fun textured one. And then we have one of my beautiful this is like the favorite color to wear for me. I don't work very much with it, but you have the peacock again. You just gave me an idea. I am just gonna like, I think it matches the size. It does. See, so if I So I cut this one out. I place it here. I will, like kinda always does, I will decorate it with a oval shape bling piece. I would put pearls all the way here. There's some little dots in it. I would probably use another color and put a pearl, a seed bead in each one of them. That could be great. So I think I will decorate it as a peacock tail. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a big job, but it's gonna be so beautiful. It is. It really is. Thank you, Nola. Thank you so very much. And of course you could just use these ones as small decorations, dangles. You can use them on clamps or something like this one. So you have it like a decoration and put some other materials on it and decorate it. The great thing about these pieces is that they help you with the small dots, and you can either just put some glimmer glue or stickles, I think, on the bobbins, and you can just put a big pearl center. So, and then you have a decoration. So I have the ideas, but I don't have very much time of making them. Here again we have the tulle. This one is like a purple, blue purple. Oh, this is a great piece. So I think it's a tutu because we have a lot of layers here. We have 1, 2, 3 layers of the tutu skirt. I would probably just put it a little bit around here, like so. And you have a dangle on one of your pages. And then we have this piece where you have left it on. Thank you. So, like here. And again, I can just put this one back, do a ruffle, a up and down stitch, and I could put it together, and I have a flower, a piece of flower maybe, just. And then there's more too. So this one could be a I'm just trying to be fast. That doesn't work. There you go. And you have a perfect bow here. Little tulle bow. And then you can like Treasure, Little Shabby Chic. She did a pearl dangle just in the center, and you can also put a pearl or a bling just in the center. You can put a smaller little ribbon bow. You can put a flower of some sort, but here you go. And then we have like this piece. And I'm not the only one that is loving this piece. I know Roxy, Car 11, Roseanne, she loves this material. I don't remember what it's called, and it's just sticking to my fingers, but it is great, and there is so much potential in it. So we love that piece, and it's just a texture, and it's the right color. But I am pretty sure Nola knows that, because I have gotten a lot of peach, and it's not a strong peach, it's a light baby pastel peach. Maybe we should call it that instead of a peachy pink. A huge piece of lace, can always use that. I don't have very much of the bigger pieces. I did need a lot for my Christmas stocking this year, and I just used up whatever I have. So now I only have smaller pieces, and thank you, Nola. That is a dry place. Then we have this beautiful ribbon in a silk. I'm pretty sure it's silk. Blanket binding, but I'm not sure. It's washable. It's polyester, but we can make flowers. Yippee! You can make edges. That's a great thing. So we are almost at 30 minutes, so I will just take a break and get some more water. I'm not used to talking this much. I do talk a lot, but not this much. I need something to drink, and I will see you back at part 4. Remember to like and subscribe, of course, and please go over to Nola. She also has a YouTube where she makes a lot of oopsie videos, and then she takes the purchases from the oopsies and put them on her Facebook group. NanniesAtticByNola. Yes, and thank you so much for watching, and Nola, thank you so very much. It is just, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let's see you in part 4, and maybe I have figured out how to do this, or I will figure it out afterwards and write it down below. Yes, let's see. Bye.